This year has been a mess. I'm not going to lie, this year has been a absolute fucking roller coaster, both IRL and online for me. A lot of things didn't really go the way I had planned it originally, and a lot of things went exactly the way I thought it would at the same time. But the thing is, regardless of all the downsides of this year, I still continued making videos, regardless of all the bullshit, all the dramas, and all of the things. I continued to sit on that chair over there, and continue to play the games that I actually love fucking playing. And a lot of the time, it has actually worked out a lot more better, because that's what video games are all about, if you think about it in the end. They are a way to escape the harshness of reality and to lose yourself in another world. That's what gaming is. That's what gaming has always been in a sense, you know? They've always been just a way to kind of shut down from responsibilities and stuff, and to just focus less on the hardships and focus more on the good side of life. At least that's what video games meant to me originally. There's been a lot of controversy recently when it comes to video games in general, whether it be inflation with the pricing, Xbox prices going fucking skyrocketing, Nintendo Switch has 2 god-awful fucking pricing on that console, the fucking bullshit that is the fucking bullshit that is EA actually being a better fucking role model when it comes to things. Suddenly, it's been one heck of a fucking year. 2025 has actually been a roller coaster for many different reasons. Mostly in the UK, because the UK has just had L after L after L after L after L. Especially since Keir Starmer started doing all the bullshit. And the politics behind it I'm not going to get into, because quite frankly I despise politics. In fact, I actively avoid politics whenever possible. So if I'm even getting involved, you know it's bad. But there is something to be said about the state of the UK right now. Because the state of the UK is partly our fault for not standing up against our government that's constantly screwed us over for their own benefit, and we've not done anything about it. Now, this video isn't going to go into the politics of the UK, it's not going to go into the specifics of what's going on in the UK. If you want that, you can go to another channel, because quite frankly, I do not want my channel to turn into a political news thing when it comes to the UK. Because quite frankly, I don't know jack shit. But there is one thing I want to say about how things are going and how things are looking in 2026, because 2026 might just be the last year I'm able to upload altogether. That's what things are looking like right now, and it's honestly scaring me just how much next year might be the last year of the 8-Bit Cow channel and my YouTube career. And the way things are going, it's not a sustainable thing anymore. I can't sustain my channel and myself at the same time with all the stuff happening. The games that I'm going to be playing in the next year is a mix between Alan Wake 2, 2 DLCs, Destiny 2 with the new Destiny 2 Renegades and stuff, Amnesia the Bunker, Ad Infinitum, Pacific Drive, Alien Isolation, the yearly tradition obviously, We've also got a new game called Routine coming out for that as well. And just there's a lot of things that's happening in the next year. And also, let's not forget about the Assassin's Creed Valley of Memories update. I don't care what anyone says, it's not a DLC. If it was a DLC, you would be purchasing it separately instead of being part of the fucking base game. Shut the fuck up. But the whole thing of next year, I actually have a lot more planned as well for next year. Because obviously we got Resident Evil Requiem, we've got fucking... I've obviously got Little Nightmares free to play through when I eventually get the money to buy that. And just a bunch of other things that I want to try doing. This year, 2025, I've done a lot that I set out to accomplish. I did a lot more vloggy content outside of my house, obviously. I made a sequel to the McDonald's video with the Minecraft X McDonald's. I was planning to do a sequel again with the Grinch bullshit, but that didn't go as planned, unfortunately. But there's actually quite a few things that I want to revisit and remaster that I did in 2024 and 2025 altogether. That being Choo Choo Charles. I want to revisit that game again, I think. And with the Bendy and the Ink Machine Trapdoor Challenge completed, but without it being an actual video, because yes, I did it without it being a video. Because I wanted to give you guys something that was actually a challenge, so I wanted to know what I was doing before I actually did it, so I didn't just sit there for like half an hour researching what I had to do, so, you know. The Bendy and the Machine Trapdoor Challenge is definitely coming very soon, by the way. There's a lot that I want to do in 2026 that I don't think I'm sustained enough to be able to accomplish. There's been a lot of problems this year with me financially, specifically. And I don't think money is a sustainable thing for me anymore at this point. So 2026 might just well be the very last year that I make videos altogether. And that scares me, because I love making content for all of you. I love making videos for entertainment for others, and I just love making the videos themselves. They're a lot of fun to record and to edit. I've learned a lot in 2025 when it comes to editing. I've learned how to keyframe, I've learned how to do a bunch of other stuff, I've learned how to fucking... I've made better openings, I've made fucking trailers. Fucking trailers, can you believe that? I've made trailers for big, massive videos and actual cinematic projects that I've done. That is... And let's not forget, as well, that I'm also now back on the 8-bit SMP. And that's actually amazing, because the 8-bit SMP was one of the most fun I've actually had on Minecraft, without it being like a fucking thing again. I'm back with recording those videos again. And I think next year I'm gonna be a lot more open and a lot more honest about stuff on this channel. And I just want to be the best me that I can be in 2026. And who knows? Maybe we'll see some improvement next year with everything in real life and on social media as well. I'm not gonna get into AI art though. That's the one thing I won't get into. And my stance on it is, it's not gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. It's staying. Whether we like it or we hate it, it is going to stay. So we might as well make sure that we got regulations in place to kind of identify it. Whether it be a watermark on a video that says this was made with AI or anything. We should make it, each country, in my opinion, should make it law that it has to be labelled as artificial intelligence for everything that is used in. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this entire year. In fact, it has been a massive privilege and a massive fucking thing for me this year, and I'm actually very happy of the content I produced this year, and there's more that could be said about 2024's videos, because the 2024's videos were they didn't really feel like it was something to be proud of. But this year, I can look at all of my videos and think, damn, this was the best I could have made it. You know, that's what I feel like. So hopefully next year, 2026, after tomorrow, I can continue to make these videos as best as I can. And I think that's really what's important to me now when it comes to content creation as a whole. I just want to look at my videos and think, that was the best I could make it. And I think that's the point of being a content creator, is making the content the best you can make it. Without witness, without reward. And in a way, you guys watching these videos, whether you're a long time fan or you're just tuning in, whether you enjoy the video, is all that matters. The money that comes from it, that doesn't matter. What matters is you are entertained and you enjoy the videos that I make. That has been a massive shift in my mentality when it comes to making videos, if you quite obviously noticed. That I'm no longer just pumping content out weekly for the sake of pumping content out weekly. I'm now making sure that each and every one of my videos are the best possible versions of themselves. I am now going for higher quality over higher quantity, which I think was what this channel was lacking. I was lacking the passion to make my videos. Dying Like the Beast is a prime example of that, because you could just see the fucking switch between the first Dying Like the Beast video and the video that came before that. You could just see the switch that flicked on my channel when I started pouring more into quality than I did into quantity. And I think that's the point that I tried to make near the end of the year. Obviously, I had setbacks. I've had plenty of setbacks. God knows how many setbacks I've had. Seriously, I don't even know. And Ace as well. Ace has also had setbacks. He has had problems with his family that I won't go into detail about, because that is his to talk about, not me. And I've had issues with a lot of things in real life as well. We all have our problems because we're all human. That's what people seem to forget about content creators, because regardless of the content we pump out, we are still human. We have our problems, we have issues, we have teething problems, we have commitment issues, we have a lot of problems all together, and it's a pain in the ass. But what we can do about that is we can step back and look at it from a different perspective. That's what I did near the end of this year. I sat back and looked at it from a different perspective from my own. The drama with Ace that happened recently, that was when I started looking things at a different perspective. Because looking at it from my own perspective isn't enough to understand everything that's been happening with me recently. And I think that's what Ace was trying to make me realise this whole time we've known each other. He really is a truly good friend, honestly. Not many people would actually go out of their way to just say, fuck you, you gotta stop, like he did. And I took him for granted in the beginning. but not anymore. I'm never going to take any of my friends for granted ever again. And I want to thank him a lot. So Ace, if you're watching this video right now, and I can probably guarantee you won't, because, you know, you got your own fucking problems to deal with. But it was a massive blast being friends with everyone that I've made friends with over the years. Being just Callum Dado this year was something that I never expected to happen at all, in fact. And being just me, I never thought would be enough for anyone. Obviously, I do cause a lot of problems between my friends, and I am trying to improve. But it made me realize, all of my friends made me realize, that being myself is all that matters to people. Giving people this facade of myself that I've cultivated over the years of being sheltered into fucking care and stuff was not healthy for me, for anyone. And I don't actually realize how much I was hurting myself by not being myself. For such a long time, I was hiding behind a mask, and when I took off that mask this year, and that mask saturated in an overflowing emotion of both of rage, sadness, depression. I know those two are practically the same thing, so bear with me. Anxiety, all of that just overflowed, and it exploded. And that's when I realized that wearing that mask was the problem all along. It wasn't me. It wasn't Callum Dado. It was the persona that I had put on myself, that I forced onto myself to people to like me. When really people like me for who I am. I just had problems that I didn't know how to work out on my own. And that's what my friends made me realize this year. And I am forever grateful for my friends for helping me realize just how much I was hurting myself and them. And I'm grateful for everything that happened this year. The good and the bad. Because if the bad never happened, I would not be here trying to improve myself today. So as bad as all the drama was between me and my friends, I'm glad it happened because it helped me improve, it helped me step back and look at myself and truly, truly see that I am enough as I am. And I think that's the point. So guys, in 2026, I'm going to be continuing my self-improvement journey yet again. And I hope to see you guys along the journey, because I'm going to make a vlog series for 2026 and I am going to stick to it. I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to become a better friend and a better person altogether. And I need everyone alongside me to help me, to guide me, to become a better person, to become a better Callum Dado. So guys, I hope to see you in 2026. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this entire year, then please do consider leaving a like, rating, and hate for no idea. Why didn't you consider subscribing and joining team? A big calamity today. Of course, you guys enjoy. Of course, see you in the next one. And I just want to say, thank you for all the support all of my friends have given me this year. It means a lot, and I think all of you know that. Bye bye.